busbar installation must be carried out by professionals. Wear safety helmets, insulating gloves, anti-smashing shoes, and other safety equipment. Before horizontal installation, prepare the necessary parts and tools. First, the construction worker uses a measuring instrument to measure the height. According to the design height, saw the through wire with a length L equals H plus 50 to 100 mm. Saw cutting protective sleeve, length LH 50 to 100 mm. When the height exceeds a certain threshold, it is necessary to connect to lead wires with a PVC sheath. Secondly, according to the design drawings, determine the route of the main line and the installation position of the wire through angle iron head. Drill a hole and secure the expansion bolt properly. Fix the angle iron head and the through wire securely. Insert into PVC protective sleeve. Block both ends of the crossarm with C-shaped steel plugs. Install the C-shaped steel crossbar with the opening facing up, and secure the bottom with flat washers and nuts. Use a level to ensure that the crossarm is installed on the same horizontal plane. Finally, place the busbar slot in the middle of the crossarm. Install the busbar fixing buckle and lock it tightly. When installing on an I-beam, it needs to be fixed with a toothed pressure plate assembly before installing the threading wire. The installation steps for the connector are as follows. Component preparation. Firstly, align the phase sequence busbar and push it to the limit position. It needs to be fixed with a toothed pressure plate assembly before installing the threading wire. At this time, the distance between the busbar shells is 250 mm. Tighten the bolt to a breaking torque of 70 Nm. Ensure that the insulation resistance value is greater than 200 meters omega. Finally, install the cover plate. The installation steps for the plug-in box are as follows. Component preparation. Firstly, unscrew the socket bolt and remove the cover plate. Secondly, align the plug box pins with the bus socket and insert them into place. And finally, insert the protective barrier and secure the buckle with bolts. The required components for vertical installation are as follows. Firstly, determine the installation position of the bracket according to the drawing. Drill holes and fix the spring bracket with expansion bolts. Install the spring screw assembly onto the bracket. Secondly, install the clamp onto the spring screw. Secure the clamp with bolts to prevent any shaking of the busbar. Finally, ensure that the vertical installation spacing of the vertical shaft support is 1.5 to 2 meters. The required components for initial installation are as follows. Firstly, determine the installation position of the starting box. Drill holes on the wall and fix the starting box with expansion bolts. When installing on the distribution cabinet, directly fix it with self-tapping screws. Place the starting activity board on the starting box. Fix the starting movable plate and the starting sealing plate with self-tapping screws. Secure the grounding wire with self-tapping screws to ensure proper grounding. Finally, glue and seal the seams